Hello, and welcome back to Hitman 3 and the subscriber contracts. And today's contract has been supplied to us once again by Gaming with Moris. This is part 3 of an escalation style contract, of which the contract ID is up on the screen for anyone who wishes to partake. And there is a 5-minute time limit involved in this contract from the moment of your first kill. So for this contract we will have a number of stipulations. We have 5 targets. 1 must be drowned, 1 must be killed with an SMG, Sheikh al Ghazali must be poisoned, and our next target will then be killed with Sheikh al Ghazali's ornate scimitar, and our final target must be killed in an accident fall. So for this challenge we will be bringing with us a silenced SMG in the atrium toilets, an enigmatic syringe, a lethal syringe, lethal poison vial, and a silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we are going to once again give a big thank you out to Gaming with Moris for supplying us with this contract. And from the start also we are going to make our way around to the black and gold bar, and we're going to knock out a select few people and get ourselves a couple of disguises lined up, because we do have a time limit. So once we get to the black and gold bar, we're going to make our way into the storage area behind, where we will find one lone waiter. And once he has his back to us, we can sneak up behind him and we're going to render him unconscious. There we go. We're going to take his outfit and hide his body in the closet provided. There you go, mate. Nice, safe, sound. No one will hurt you here. And hopefully no one will find you there either. So once we have the waiter's outfit, we're going to make our way up to the penthouse area. And we're going to go around past the security room and up through the tech area above the art installation. And this is, I believe, the shortest route I can think of. So once we get around here and up over this bit of scaffolding, we are towards the penthouse area. We're going to vault over the balcony, render the guard on patrol here unconscious. We're going to hide his body in the storage room next door in the closet provided. So once we have him safely tucked up, there is one occupant of this room and he must also be removed. So we're going to knock him out with the hammer on the boxes here. Retrieve the hammer, that will come in handy. We're going to hide the janitor in the closet as well. And we're going to move on to our first or second, should I say, target, which just happens to be right here at the security room. So we're going to render him unconscious with our hammer, and we're going to drag his body into the storage room where we've placed our other 2 unconscious friends. And we're just going to leave him on the floor here. We will come back for him later on. So with that taken care of, we're now going to go and retrieve our silenced SMG on our way to the observation deck, where we will need to remove one more person. So we're just going to run all the way there. Be aware of the enforcer at the bar just past us on the right there. So we're going to make our way around to the atrium toilets. And just in the first cubicle here we will find our silenced SMG. So once we have that, we can continue on towards the observation deck. I believe it's officially called the garden, but it's not much of a garden. So once we get here, we are going to retrieve the 2 coins from the bench. And the young lady in question we need to remove is the young lady taking her selfies there. Do be aware this woman does rotate a lot. She pretty much does a 180 quite often. So once she goes to investigate the coin, we can get behind her, render her unconscious, and leave her in the bushes. Once we've done that, we want to trigger the conversation between the receptionist and the vulture assassin. and make our way back to the black and gold bar, and we're now about to begin our kill spree. And there is Sheikh al Ghazali as we make our way up the stairs. So we're going to poison the glass on the far right of the black and gold bar with our lethal poison, and make our way immediately back to the penthouse storage room area where our second target is awaiting us. And once in here, we're going to pull out our silenced SMG, and we're just going to wait here for Sheikh al Ghazali to drop dead and our timer to start. And we now have 5 minutes in which to eliminate 5 targets. So once we've shot our target there with the SMG, we're going to put on the guard's outfit we knocked out earlier, and we're going to make our way down the stairs, and we're heading back for the black and gold bar where we will retrieve the scimitar. But on the way, we can take care of target number 3, which will be this guard right here, and we're going to render him unconscious. We're going to drop his body down the lift shaft, and that's 3 down, 2 to go. So again, continuing on towards the black and gold bar, there goes Sheikh al Ghazali now. We're going to retrieve his scimitar, and we're going to make our way back down to the atrium elevators, right back at the start where we begin. And in the cloakroom that was just off to our left and will be just off to our right on our way back, we will find our 4th target, a young lady in the cloakroom. So we're just going to drop down the stairs around to our right into the cloak or locker room here, and we're just going to wait for the young lady to stand over by the lockers you can see behind us. Now I do recommend killing this lady without her seeing you, because she will raise an alarm. We're going to throw our scimitar at her head and dump her body in the closet provided before we move on to our 5th and final target, which will be the vulture assassin. And because we've already triggered the conversation between him and the receptionist, he should now be in the observation deck or the garden area, and hopefully he will be at the balcony, which he luckily for us is. And once he finishes at that balcony, he will come over to where we knocked out the selfie taking young lady. So we're going to select our agmatic syringe, and once he makes his way over here, we can then jab him with our needle. He will then get sick, and he will make his way to the atrium toilets, the cubicle where we had our silenced SMG stashed up. And we're just going to make our way there ahead of him and await his arrival. Now at this point, Gaming with Moris did ask for a 3-minute time limit, but it was just proving too unreliable to attempt, and up to this point my best time was 4.5 minutes. But in this actual run I managed to shave a whole minute off the time, so I set the time limit at a realistic 5 minutes. So once the vulture arrives to be sick, he will make his way into the cubicle, and we can then follow him in and drown him in the toilet. And that will be our 5th and final kill. And all that's left for us to do now is to run away as fast as we can to the atrium elevators and our safe freedom. So there you go, that is part 3, the final part of the escalation contract supplied to us by Gaming with Moris. A big thank you once again to him for supplying us with this. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.